Hey guys, welcome back. As I said in the previous video, we're gonna do a little bit something different right now, and I got one more box left of the 8 boxes that came in earlier from the US. But I had 2 boxes coming in the meantime, which originated just from Holland right here. And that's gonna be these 2 boxes. And I'm thinking this one is containing the spawns and this one's containing the Namors. And I'm just very curious in what state the issue number 1 of Spawn's gonna be in, so I'm gonna be opening that box first. Thanks for joining me in this, and yeah, you can always leave a like or a comment or subscribe to the channel. It's all appreciated. I try and respond to all the comments which I'm getting on the videos as well as I can. So yeah, feel free to use the comment section below. Let me see. It won't open yet. Not entirely sure how this is gonna have to be opened, but I'm thinking this will do it. Yeah. Okay. So it's gonna be. Do it. Yeah, there we go. Properly packaged, buffered well, and I'm just going to take this out first and then open that. First bubble wrap packaging, and then the second one, and the third one. Wow, this guy actually puts effort in protecting the comics well. Appreciate that. And the third one. I mean, if you ship your comics like this, I'm expecting the comics to be in pretty good shape, but we'll see about that. So, okay, so that's the third one, and then there's another layer of bubble wrap, so very well packed. All bagged, not boarded, but they look as if they just came off the press. Holy shit, that looks really good. Okay, so this one is the one I've been most curious about, and from what I can see right now is that it's definitely in a better shape than the one I have. I'm not entirely sure if this is on the comic or on the bag. Just gonna take it out. Spawn issue number 1. And from what I can see right now is that there's no spine ticks in there whatsoever. This looks in really good shape, so very happy with this. Very cool. Okay, so yeah, this is amazing. So for you guys who are not familiar with it, I don't know if there's anyone not familiar with it, but fan favorite artist Todd McFarlane, who used to draw Spider-Man for a couple of years. Amazing Spider-Man first, and then he got his own title to write into pencil. Decided to leave Marvel along with a couple of other guys and formed their own independent publisher called Image. And Todd McFarlane's title was Spawn. With his own backstory, own power set. Pretty interesting idea, and you would find out what happened to him, how he got his powers and whatnot, and what his backstory was. And that was a pretty cool idea because you did not know where it was going. And yeah, I just want to put this in the bag properly. And it's bordering on the horror creepy-ish thing, but also on religious elements and conspiracy elements. So there's a lot of stuff to get into. But these comics look amazing. Like, okay, so we got Spawn issue number 1 and issue number 2. And then on the back side of this one we have Spawn issue number 4 and Spawn number 3. Wow, I'm really amazed at the state these comics are in. That's crazy. Spawn issue number 10, where there would be some guest appearances from other writers and some characters of other independent comics. This one's got Cerebus in it. This is the first appearance of Angela, who used to be an Image character, but with publication rights and whatnot, she would get transferred over to Marvel eventually. So we got Spawn issue 1 through 4, 9 and 10, and we got 13 here, 11 here. So let's put this like this. And then we got Spawn issue number 6, Spawn issue number 5, and Todd McFarlane used to like, pretty sure that he wrote it as well in the beginning, and he drew it in the beginning, and eventually he would hand over the pencil work to Greg Capullo for the longest time. And then at a certain point I stopped reading comics years ago, so I'm not entirely sure what happens after like issue number 60 or something like that. But we got issue number 5, issue number 6, issue number 7, and issue number 8, and then of course the 9, 10, 11, 9, 10, 11, and 13. And there's no 7. Oh yeah, there's 7 here. 5 and 6. And then we have 4, 3, 2 and 1. And I did it mainly for this copy, but I'm thinking that looking at them now, I think that actually all of these comics are in better shape than the ones I have. So I'm very happy with this purchase. I'm just gonna put it to the side right now. And then we're gonna open this box. And this is, I think this is, this box has been adjusted to the size of the comics because it doesn't look like a very sturdy box. But the person who packed it in and sent it to me tried to give it as proper encasement as possible with this makeshift box, I guess. So I'm not entirely sure how to enter it, but I'm thinking that I should be opening it here probably. Yeah, that looks like this is gonna be it. Oh wait, maybe it's not. Oh, it's this little piece right here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm just gonna tear it off. Oh wait, here we go. I think I'm just gonna slide them out. Actually, yeah, that works. Okay, so this box has been readjusted for the size of the comics. Not as sturdy, but it worked out well, and it was taped up properly for not to get damaged by the rain. And then we have some comics inside a bag here with backer board on both sides. Ziploc bag, or a resealable bag actually. And then what we have here is a full set of Namor comics. And I think it's the whole run, no missing issues in between, but I'm not entirely sure about that. They are not in order, so I'm just gonna go through them and try to sort them out in the meantime. So we start off with issue number 30 with art by Jay Lee. whom I'm a fan of, but I can understand if people don't like the art. And this is, I think this is even before, yeah, it's one of his earlier works, I think. But it's a little bit dark and gritty. I like it. Issue number 36. And then we go to issue number 3, which is done by John Byrne, which is a totally different art style, but me liking it nonetheless. Classic John Byrne. This is like his Fantastic Four and Alpha Flight style. Liking it a lot. Then we have issue number 22, and that's still John Byrne. Issue number 23, and then we have issue number 4. Issue number 6. And issue number 7, and the quality of these comics is pretty good. I'm seeing some spine ticks here and there, but they look pretty decent for comics which were published in, what was it, late 80s or something like that. Actually 1990. Issue number 32 and 38. 36 right here, so 38. Then we have issue 19 with the checkerboard in between, just to make it a little bit more sturdy. 33. And then we have a prismatic foil thing, typical 90s gimmick cover. Issue number 37 with a pretty big spine tick right here. Not sure if you can see it, but that's always extra damaging on foil covers because it just you can't overlook it, so that's too bad. And a little bit of a damage right here, but regardless, just look at that Namor. Jay Lee makes him look vicious. Yeah, the difference between John Byrne's art in the beginning and Jay Lee's art, like from issue 25 or onwards or something like that, is just huge. So 37, yeah, it's too bad that you can't really make out the prismatic foil. Oh wait, here we go. Oh, that's very gimmicky. Issue number 31 is Doctor Doom. Then we have a one-off issue, which is not part of this volume, but one of the later ones. I have the original one. This is the second printing variant, which is in black and white, the same as the original cover used was printed in color, and it's also got Jay Lee's art in there. At least covers. I'm not entirely sure about the insides. Yeah, that's not Jay Lee. It's Ariel Olivetti. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Painted art style. Yeah, very cool. I've known Olivetti from his Cable run, the third volume I'm thinking, maybe, no, the second volume. And I wasn't a big fan of that run, but this looks pretty cool. So yeah, that's a different comic from a different series. And then we have 27 right here. Oh wait, let me just put 37 here. 27, issue number 20. 21, and then we go to, no, wait, 22 and 23. Then we go back into the 30s, 34, and issue number 5. 5, 6, 7. So 34 goes here. 28, 35, which goes right here, and that completes the 30s. I'm thinking. And we have 29, which can go underneath the 20s and on top of the 30s. And then we have 13 and issue number 1. I did not have this one, so I'm very happy with that. Looks in pretty good shape. Yeah, looks in pretty good shape. April 1990, that's when this issue started, or this series started apparently. And then we have issue number 2. 26 and 13, so let's see. So, there we go. So what we have, I thought it was a full run, but apparently it's not. I'm missing a couple of issues here and there. But those are not issues which I can get later on, so. Issue number 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we skip a couple of issues and we go to issue number 13, and then we go to 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and then we skip a couple of issues again and we go to 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30, and then we go to 31, 32, 33 and 34, 35, 36 and 37 and 38, and then the Namor the First Mutant, issue number 1, second print, black and white cover. I'm just gonna put this one in one of the bags and boards because it's the last one in the stack, and also I don't want to get any smudges on there, which is something which happens pretty quickly with black and white covers, so I'm just going to put it in there. So yeah, that's it for Namor. And yeah, even though I was expecting a full run, which it apparently isn't, I'm going to look it up because there might have been a mistake made, but I might have overlooked it as well and was just enamored by the amount of comics there were and didn't look at the little gaps here and there. And then we have the spawns, which I'm also very happy with. So yeah, two very nice boxes. Very happy with it. Thank you guys for joining me in this unboxing, and hope you liked it. Later!